What's up, Better Days? Today we're at Couchville Lake. It's early morning. It's still nice and calm. The birds are flying everywhere, which is a good sign. I've got a few minnows with me, and I'm ready to start catching crappie and a big bag of bass. Got one under the boat. I found a little school of fish sitting here right as I pulled out, and it's a crappie right off the bat with a minnow sitting under the boat. That's good. That's a good sign. We've only been here 6 minutes. That's good. Good sign. Got another one under the boat on a minnow. We may run out of minnows today. I only have a couple dozen. Oh, that's a yellow. That's a yellow bass. Don't necessarily want to catch a whole bunch of those. Here's one under the boat. That's 3 minnows, 3 fish under the boat. All right, a crappie. Oh, a nice crappie. The surface looks like it's catching raindrops. It's not. All of those little blips, that's all fish on the surface. And the whole lake looks like that. The whole entire lake is doing that. It's just, it looks like it's boiling with these little fish, and there goes a crappie up at the surface right over there. They just picked one off. Wow. That is just wild. This water 48.64 degrees. The water up at Center Hill Dam is 8 or 10 degrees warmer. There's a bite. There's a fish. You know, I moved away from right here. This is where we started catching fish. I moved away from here. And there we go, we got a keeper. And he got away. It's a big old white crappie. And I just tried to pick him up by the hook, and he came off. When we came here, as soon as we started, I caught a fish, 3 fish right here. Then I moved away from here, and I wasn't catching any fish, so I moved back over here. That thing was 12 inches long. It was huge. There's a fish. Oh, it's another big one. Man, I wish I'd have got that last one. It's 2 keepers in a row. Man, I wish I'd have got that last one. The last one was a white crappie. This one's black. Not that it matters. See, that same thing happened. I tried to pick him up by the hook. He came off. Barely biting it. All right. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. That's a nice fish. But we've already missed, thrown back, or missed one. So I guess I'm just gonna let this one go. Oh my goodness, look at all these grains. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. I wish they'd make that noise they make. Wow. There we go. I just cruised over what I saw on the fish finder. Looked like a whole bunch of fish, and then cast it right back into it, and sure enough, there was a fish in there, and it's a yellow bass, and there's a good chance that that's what that school was. There's a fish. That's a bass. We just hooked a bass, I bet you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, he grabbed my other line. He's wrapped in my other line. Makes sense. It is a big old bass. Alright, I wanted to catch some bass today. It's about time. And there is a nice one. Oh man, look at that bass. Wow. He's got that way down. We're gonna have to get the pliers out. All right, I don't have many shiners. There was 1 or 2 shiners in the bucket from when I had got some minnows, and they just got in there. But this guy ate a shiner. Well, he took it way down. Not too bad though. All right, that is a healthy fish. That is a fat butterball of a fish. He's a butterball. He's probably 15.5 inches. He is 15.5 inches exactly. I got my peepers on today. They're doing pretty good. That is a healthy bass. Big old healthy bass. Show the guys who were out on the lake. There's a few guys over there already fishing this morning. Let's see here. Mr. Bass. There's a fish. Slow rolling a minnow. Feels like another bass. Oh, it feels like a catfish. Feels like a catfish. It is a catfish. Once you've caught enough of these things, you can just tell the way they fight. I caught one of these yesterday, but it was a big one yesterday. This is just a little feller. This is a channel cat. And these are the kind right here. These little ones, these are the ones that'll get you. They'll stick you. Their fins are still real sharp. And they can poke you and it stings. But we're good. Oh, wow, he's beautiful. Golly, beautiful fish. Just purple. It's so healthy, it's purple. All right. Slow rolling a minnow on the bottom. I don't have much on here. This is 6-pound test, which is what I like to use. Number 6 Eagle Claw bait holder hook. And 1 just small split shot. I'm not throwing it very far. Those fish are like 12 feet away. I'm throwing over towards them. Oh, I had a little crappie tick. Just missed him though. He hit it again. He hit it again. I love when they do that. I love when they come back for it. When I feel them hit that first time, I give it that set bump and I try to stick them. If it doesn't stick them, then I go right back to reeling at the same speed. And a lot of times they'll come right back to it and hit that little booger. There is another one right in the same spot. I found a few. It's been really tough finding them today. That's a black nose, so I've caught white crappie, black crappie, magnolia crappie now. That's all 3 species that live in here. That's good. We've also caught yellow bass, catfish, and largemouth. We're having a heck of a good day. There we go. Nice black nose crappie. I love the way they shake when you hold them like this. It's so funny. There, 3 for 3 right out in front of the boat. Nice. We found a little pocket of them. That's 3 casts in a row. I'm sitting in 11 foot of water and cast into 13 foot of water. And that's where they're hanging out near the bottom. Three casts in a row. Can we make it foe? Four casts in a row. Golly, they're right out off the front of the boat. I mean, 4 casts in a row, and there is another magnolia crappie. I love the way they spasm like that. When you hold them like a bluegill, as opposed to by the mouth, they get to shaking and shuddering. Alright, we're on to something right out in front of the boat. Oh, there was a bump. 5 casts in a row we had a hit. Oh, we got him. He came back for it while I was sinking. 5 casts in a row we caught a fish. Now that's crappie fishing at its finest. Just 5 in a row, baby. He's the biggest size we've caught of any of these sitting right here. Oh, he's a keeper. So we've caught a handful of keepers today. Nice. That's a good keeper crappie. Oh, he's been hooked before recently. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. Five casts in a row. Can we go for one more? 6. 6 in a row. Six in a row. 6 in a row. 6 casts in a row. And we caught a nice crappie each time. There's another keeper. Sweet. This is sweet. This is super sweet. Seven. Oh my gosh. 7 casts in a row we have hooked a fish. This is like Groundhog Day. Man, it took me forever to find them this morning. But now that we found them, we are smacking them. Absolutely smacking them. 7 freaking casts in a row we caught a fish. Are we recording? Yeah, we're rolling. Eight casts in a row. 8 casts in a row. Now we're starting to really feel. This is another keeper. This is a lot. This is more what it's like out here in the wintertime. Wow. There's one. Just a few casts later. That's another good one. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's another keeper. These aren't slabs, but they're going 10 inches every time. That's good. Nice. Got one. Oh man, that was quick. Just started floating. I had caught all the fish out of that little pocket. We sat on an anchor and we caught them one right after the other. Then there just weren't any more fish there. So I pulled up the anchor. We're starting to float a little, just drift with the wind. I've got a couple minnows out in front of us and I'm reeling in these bobby garlands. Oh, there's a bite. I can feel it. I didn't see it hit, but big pocket of fish. Oh, it feels good. Get us one better crappie of the day. Now, I hooked one that was almost a trophy. It got away right at the boat. This one ain't no trophy, but he is no slouch. It's another keeper. Now we're catching numbers of keepers today. This is great. There's one. Good fish. Oh yeah, another good one. All right. A little heavier. Excellent. Yeah, we're doing excellent. Come on, buddy. There we go. Another nice 10-inch. There we go. As soon as we got to our new little spot and anchored up. These fish are just moving around, so you got to kind of move with them. And that's a good one. That's another keeper. Oh, that one's probably 9.5. That one's probably 9.5. But he's bug-eyed. He gets big old bug eyes. Nice. There's 2 in a row. Right on the same little spot right next to the boat. There's another keeper. And he flopped off the hook. There we go, right next to the boat. Look how quickly that came in, because he's just sitting right underneath us. It's another keeper. Well, we're slaying them today. There's a bite. I got him under the boat. Oh, and he came off. There he is. Eat it. Got him. You got any minnows over there?
And I'm throwing a little round-tail minnow, yeah.
I mean, they're just slaying these real minnows.
Oh, you got the real ones over there?
Yeah.
That's not Richard, is it?
Yeah, buddy.
Man, what's going on?
Fishing. Actually, right now I'm catching. Man, I have caught it all.
Yeah.
Crappie, yellow bass, catfish, largemouth. I just missed one. White crappie, black crappie, magnolia crappie. There he is. Oh, I couldn't get two of them out. I could only get one out. It's every cast right now.
Don't have too much fun, Richard.
Man, I'm slaying them, bro.
Leave some for everybody else.
Have a better day. I brought some lunch with me, but the fishing's been so good I hadn't wanted to stop and eat. But I got to, I'm hungry. A sandwich and ruffles. Delicious. Yeah, that's that Engeldorf mustard. It looks like it'd be crunchy, but it's not. It's freaking awesome. Engeldorf. Don't splash my sandwich. I caught a fish, but it's a keeper too, but it was because I was eating a sandwich. I just kind of left the minnows hanging over the edge, quit actively fishing, and he came right to it. Yes, there's a couple sitting over there. I was able to cast right back over to the same spot. Now that's not a keeper, but it's a different kind of crappie. It's a white crappie. That last one was a black crappie. Son of a fish. There we go, got him off. And there's another keeper. You could almost call this one a slab. He's over 11 inches. He's fat too. Just nice. There's more of those sandhill crane. They're flying in a big old V. Oh, we just got one right here beside the boat. I know those are sandhill crane. I heard them make their noise. That's another little white crappie. They must have stocked a bunch of these earlier this year. These look like they're just a little less than a year old. Yeah, it's on. These are the big ones. Today's been a great day. You know, if I was keeping them, I might be getting near my 15 limit. Oh my goodness, that's a really heavy one. As soon as I set it right back down there, another one. Both of them got hit. I was holding this left one. It was my Bobby Garland sinking, and it got hit on the way down. I was just holding it and feeling it sink. There we go. Nice. They are all around the boat. in every direction. Smacking, smacking, smacking. And just like that, it's over. I've got 4 poles out right now with minnows on them, and I'm just not getting any bites. And it's just over for the day. They get heated up right there in the afternoon at the warmest part of the day, and they do their feeding, and then they just shut it down. And that's been pretty typical here lately. But today was awesome. That was every single cast. You gotta love those kind of days. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.